This is also the first episode in a series explaining the Foundation's history, motives, enemies, and some of the anomalies that the Foundation researches. The information available about the Foundation itself is controlled, meaning we only see what they want us to see. This means we, the viewers of the Foundation's records, will not be able to see all the details. In fact, some of the SCP files actually have some lines blacked out or have redacted in some areas. The SCP Foundation has three main objectives: to secure, by arriving on scene to isolate the anomalous target and secure the area; to contain, if able, capture either willingly or unwillingly, or terminate the anomalous target; and to protect, by keeping the populace blissfully unaware of their existence, and, if need be, terminate individuals who might be a threat to the Foundation itself. Now, who runs the Foundation? That would be the O5 Council. This council is composed of 13 members, all who use a simple system of designation, such as O51, O52, all the way to O513. These members are in charge of and have access to everything within every facility around the world. Nothing is off limits to them. They are so secretive, nobody has a clue to the identity of any of the members of the O5 Council. Below the O5 Council are the site directors. These individuals are in charge of the day-to-day operations at each site, and are given orders directly from the Council itself. All departmental heads report directly to the site directors, and their reports are in turn sent to the Council. All of their duties are performed with absolute precision, because if a site had a breach, the results could be catastrophic. Those who report to the directors are the site staff. These members of the Foundation are divided between 4 positions, each with its own distinct set of responsibilities and restrictions. The first of these site staff we will take a look at are the containment specialists. These individuals have 2 main roles within the site. Firstly, these specialists are called to respond to confirmed cases of anomalous activity. Once they arrive, they establish initial containment over the anomalous objects or entities and transport them to the nearest SCP Foundation facility. Secondly, the containment specialists also have their own researchers who are called upon to devise and maintain the containment devices and structures for the anomalous items in question. Following the containment specialists are the researchers. These members are the scientific arm of the Foundation and are some of the most brilliant scientists from around the world. The fields of research within the Foundation are far and wide, ranging from the mundane fields of botany and biology to the more exotic and more theoretical fields of quantum physics and xenobiology. Their goal within the Foundation is to gain a better understanding of these anomalous items and their properties, as well as how they operate. Next on our list of site staff are the security officers. If the containment specialists are the one who keep the anomalies in their proper containments, then the security officers are the ones who make sure they don't escape, even if there is a breach. These members of the Foundation are often drawn from military, law enforcement, correctional facility guards, and other security agencies from around the world. They are trained in the use of all types of weaponry and all sorts of contingency plans for near any situation. These guards are the first lines of defense for the Foundation sites. Other security officers are used to keep important documents and information safe, and to keep the computer systems safe from external or internal forces. The last of the essential site members we'll be taking a look at are the tactical response officers and the tactical response teams. These officers are highly trained individuals who are entrusted with escorting the containment teams when hostile entities and organizations are either present or the source of an attack to the Foundation. They are always ready to be deployed at a moment's notice. These 4 roles within a site are some of the most important things Foundation members can do, and depending on the individual, if performed incorrectly, can have unforeseen consequences. Aside from the site staff, there are also groups of individuals who are in the field either as a field agent or a member of the Mobile Task Force. Field agents are considered as the eyes and ears of the Foundation and are undercover agents who are embedded within society. These members can be law enforcement, emergency service workers, or workers from regulatory organizations. Since they are undercover, the field agents are not typically equipped with the means to deal with anomalous forces they could encounter. If such an event were to occur, the field agent will call for members from a nearby containment team to come and safely contain the anomaly. Members of the Mobile Task Force are the Foundation's special forces. These agents are sent out in order to deal with specific levels of threats, and can be specialized researchers or heavily armored troops meant to capture an anomalous entity by force. We will be going over task force operations in another video sometime in the future. For now, let's take a look at the different personnel types that exist within the facility, but hold no special position like the other members do. We have already gone over Class A through C personnel, so we will be focusing on Class D and Class E personnel. The first level of classification we will be taking a look at is Class E, which is a provisional clearance level given to field agents and other containment personnel who have been exposed to potentially hazardous and anomalous material. These personnel must be placed in a state of quarantine and must be observed and monitored, and may only be returned to duty after they have been cleared by the medical staff on site. The other group of personnel are the Class D personnel, which is often the lowest level of society, such as death row inmates or criminals who have been convicted of violent crimes. However, in times of worldwide duress, regular civilians can be conscripted into the Foundation under Class D. All personnel with Class D identification are given routine mandatory psychiatric evaluations. At the end of 1 month under employment at the Foundation, Class D personnel have their minds wiped of any and all experiences by use of a powerful amnesia-inducing medicine. Under extreme circumstances, however, Class D personnel are terminated unless an on-site security member deems otherwise. Now, all this talk of anomalies and anomalous properties begs one question: what is an anomaly? An anomaly is classified as anything that doesn't follow the rule of our own reality as we know it. The anomalies are also classified with their own unique system of identification, having 3 different classifications that are regularly used, as well as some that we will be going over in another video. The first main class of SCP is known as safe. These SCPs are not always incapable of reality-breaking properties. However, they are always extremely easy to contain. The next step up are the SCPs under the Euclid classification, which means these SCPs are more complex to contain, but it still isn't extremely hard to do so. The last classification of the SCPs is the Keter classification. These anomalies are extremely difficult to contain and are dangerous to the masses. These often give the Foundation the most trouble in trying to contain. Now, when you read a report on an SCP, you will often see it labeled as SCP followed by a number. The numbers that are associated with a particular SCP is known as a series number. These range from 1 to 7,999. The order system is 1 to 999, 1000 to 1999, and so on up to Series 8, which includes SCPs 7000 to 7999. However, there currently aren't exactly 7,999 SCPs. Some numbers have just been skipped over. Well, everyone, that's all for now. Next time we will be going over the different organizations within the SCP universe, including some of the enemy factions that oppose the SCP Foundation. I hope you all have enjoyed this video, and if you did, a like would be greatly appreciated. Until next time, I have an alias, and thank you for watching.